Come on.
Come on.
What a strike. Let me have a look at that.
That'd be really good.
Go! It's there. Oh, that's just a career shot, Pierce.
It's a good shot. Hi guys, I'm here with Andy and Piers today, and I'm going to take them on in a one-hole challenge and try to explain how I'm going to play this golf hole.
Perfect.
Rory, well, thanks for joining us.
Great
to have you here. Great to see you again.
Good to see you.
Last year we did some bunkers, which was amazing.
By the way, my bunkers have been never better. Thank you.
Draw your station.
Yeah,
draw your
it's all in
line.
there. Actually, have been really good.
They've improved, Pierce.
Yeah, thank you.
So we've done a lot with you, but we thought this time we'll mix it up, play the hole. We'll have a little match. We're going to play a scramble because it's fair, we think.
With mulligans.
And then we're going to have a little bit of a walk and talk and sort of get an idea of sort of you as a person. And also we've got some questions from our viewers as well, if we can do that as well. Great.
Perfect. Okay, so look, perfect. Yeah, so we've got 450.
Yep.
We've got 360 water left, 330 bunker right. We've already hit some warm-up, so I'm kind of thinking that bunker on the right can definitely be in play.
Yeah.
Wind down and off the left.
I think I should be able to carry it, shouldn't I? Maybe?
Well, I was thinking about the water. Maybe the water you can carry.
I don't know. I got to keep it. Yeah, I think I'll be all right.
So what would you do here in this situation?
You know, it's a little down off the left. Like I stand up here, my first instinct is I want to hit something that goes a little left or right. It just sort of suits the hole, suits the visual. So I'm sort of looking. I mean, it's those sort of reeds that are in the water. Just sort of try to peel something off them and try to finish just left of that trap.
Okay, looks good. Flag is middle left. Again, the miss is definitely right on the approach shot. So I suppose that helps you with cutting it off the tee as well.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I think I sometimes don't like to look too much into where the pin is on the green because on the tee shot, because then you really feel like you're under pressure to hit it down one side or the other.
That's a good point, yeah.
And I'd rather just free myself up and just be like, just hit the fairway. If it's the left side of the fairway, right side of the fairway, we'll deal with that with the second shot when we get there.
I like it.
There's more than one way, isn't there?
There is indeed.
Okay,
all right, let's see where you go.
Good luck then, Rory. Not that you're going to need it, but
we'll see.
Enjoy.
We'll have a good one.
Look at the height.
I reckon you could hit that ball, Andy, and his ball will still be in there by the time yours hits the ground.
That's got to carry the bunker.
I don't know. That one was a little off the toe.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's probably far enough over that bunker.
So his little off the toe, by the way, was 335 yard carry, 340 total distance.
Don't tell us, Pierce. I've had an injury, so if it looks slow, it's just because I'm backing off it a little bit, Rory. So
I just want to embarrass you.
Excuses before you hit it.
I've got to get the excuses out, haven't I? I've got to get them out.
Hold on.
Oh, hold on.
Hold. Yeah.
Don't know what's over
It's
there.
tough. It's not great over there.
We were down there
It's
with
not
Harry
great.
Higgs earlier this morning. So
I might need a slice out the trees, but Pierce, it's up to you now.
Okay, no worries. You didn't realise, Andy, playing golf with Rory Mcilroy.
I know.
Have you just thought about that? What did you think about that at the top of the backswing? This is something we want to do for a long time.
Come on then, mate.
All right.
Get it in play. That's what we need.
Yeah.
He's been playing well, actually, Pierce. He's been in good form.
Oh no! Hold on.
It's a little
It's such a bad shot. Hold on.
Right, we're in the trees.
We'll see.
Recovery
Hopefully
shot.
Rory's in the bunker.
Yeah, I think I
Otherwise
could
we could be in
the
trouble.
bunker too.
Well, if we get down there first, we'll end up in the bunker.
Oh yeah, we put those ones we placed as well.
It's been a memorable year for you because you're a father. You got Poppy. You and Erica have got Poppy.
Yeah.
How's that been?
It's been great. She was 12 weeks yesterday.
Okay.
So she's just coming up to her 3-month birthday or 3-month. So it's been a huge life changer for both of us. I mean, the first thing, I think I keep saying this, but as a golfer and as an only child, I used to wake up in the morning, the first thing you'd think about is yourself and what you're doing and what you're, and then, it's such a difference. You wake up and the first thing you think about is her and making sure that she's okay. And, it's just it's a different mindset. And I didn't know what to expect going into it, but I think it's just that instinctual, as human beings, it's what we're designed to do, right?
Yeah.
We're designed to have kids and look after them. And so it just sort of, all that instinct sort of kicked in. And it's been really cool. Obviously we're still really early in the journey, but it's been a lot of fun so far. And honestly, we're actually getting a little bit of sleep, so we're thankful.
That makes it all
She's a good
better.
sleeper, isn't she?
Yeah,
apparently,
she's
you
not
say?
bad. Yeah, she does okay.
So, I mean, look, you said that. I mean, golf, as you say, it's a very selfish sport. It's generally just you're on your own. You've got no team. It's you. everything about in golf is about you. How can you take the positives, or what can you take from being a father, and how do you think that's going to impact your golf in a positive way? Do you think less focus on you is good?
Yeah, I do. I you know, I think I've always excelled in the game when I can always turn my attention to something else. I think sometimes if I start to think too much about the game, I think too much about what's coming up or tournaments, or you can get really bogged down in it and sort of get inside your own head a little bit, which, you know, is not great in golf. I mean, you have to, you know, there is a part of the game where you need to be analytical and you need to process what's going on, but at the same time, you know, a lot of stuff we do out here is so subconscious because we've played the game for so long, and you play by feel and play by instinct. So by being able to get away from it, I think it enables you to maybe just have a bit more freshness when you get to the course.
You've said this before as well, because we spoke last time about the Open at obviously Portrush, and you probably heaped a lot of pressure on yourself because you're exactly in that same situation.
Yeah, I think there's that, and you know, maybe I go back to Portrush, and I don't know if I really prepared well enough for the emotions and the feelings that I was going to have. But you know, I don't know what I would have done differently. You know, I practiced the course well. It's not as if I couldn't play that week. I went out the second day and shot a good score. I just sort of went out that first day and sort of a bit of a deer in headlights situation and got off to a bad start and just couldn't recover.
Home pressure though is different, isn't it? It's not like you're not going to get that every year.
No.
So having that home pressure is a slightly different feeling, I suppose.
Yeah, it is. It is a different feeling, and it's yeah. I don't get home as much as I used to, and you sort of sometimes forget how people feel about you at home and all that stuff. So, but it was a nice reminder. I think what I said back, you know, afterwards was I didn't realize how much I meant to people back there, but at the same time, I didn't realize how much they meant to me either. Yeah. So, you know, it was a nice reminder somewhere.
Cool. Well, Rory's
down here somewhere.
Yeah, just short of the bunker.
And we're over here somewhere.
In the trees, so. But there's actually a gap here, Pierce.
We got it.
There's a gap straight at the flag. I don't quite fancy it as much as Rory's, but
I'm glad I thought we were playing. Didn't quite get the bunker.
Right, let's have a look at the yardage.
I was using a 1. Is that? I don't know if that's me or you.
Yeah, it's a 1.
Might have both been using a 1. Doesn't it?
Oh, I like that. 180. Is that right? That's the
180?
wrong way back.
Is that right?
I think it is.
I think that is right. Yeah.
I think
yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Okay.
180.
So what's that, like a 7?
Yeah, it's probably an 8. It is a 7, maybe.
But it's an 8 to get over the tree?
It's an 8 to get over the tree. And an 8 will get us, I think maybe, I don't know if an 8 can get over the tree off that lie because it's tight, but I think an 8 iron can get us 20 foot short.
I'm thinking whether we can get 7 on that.
I'd be happy hitting an 8.
I don't think 7's getting up over, is it?
I think you're right, yeah. I think it's got to be 8. Is this me or you?
I don't even know. Do you want to, if you're ready, you can go.
I'll go.
Are you thinking in this one here? Because that flag's on about 20. Would you say you'd probably think, well, 9 iron to guarantee it gets over that? You could probably get there with a 9
I would, you know, the only thing is like it's this little color of the rough into the dirt. Like I'd just so I didn't need to get the height, I'd almost think about taking extra club and trying to hit a cut around it, you know, because the wind is going to help you go that way.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's you know.
Oh, that's a bit of yeah, that's a
Don't want to give you a choice paradox here, but
yeah, thanks for that, Rory. That's good. Right, okay.
I thought what he was going to say was because of that collar there, he was going to move the ball 6 inches to the left and put on a good lie.
Hey.
Okay, right.
You're going to go with that, yeah?
At it, Pierce, I think. 180.
90% there.
Okay.
Yeah. Palm trees, yeah.
I got through it.
Go.
I think it's alright. Just
It's clean.
Yeah, it's just short of the green.
It was clean.
What's the rules of scramble? How far are you allowed to go to the side?
Pierce, you can tee it up in that.
Yeah, there you go. Give yourself a good lie.
I am actually going to put it.
Yeah, just put it
on that.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
Preferred lies in the pines. Come on.
All
right, you'll be able to launch this.
Well, you got 8?
I got 8, yeah.
You'll get there with an 8. Stand breeze.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, come on.
What a strike.
Let me have a look at that.
That'd be really good.
Go!
It's there. Oh, that's just a career shot, Pierce.
That's a good shot. That's a really good shot.
Pulled it out there, Pierce.
Oh, wow. I tell you what, it was the lie.
That was a really good shot.
That was actually on top of a tree. away. So
There
what are
you
you
go.
thinking here? What was the yardage?
So
sorry?
140,
140.
I'm reckoning it's playing. So one of the things that I think maybe people at home don't understand quite as much with a shot like this, a downwind shot isn't like this much wind downwind rather than into the wind. It isn't going to affect it as much downwind. So it's not going to, so this amount into the wind is going to hit the ball by a lot. Where downwind, it's going to carry it a little bit, but not as far as you would think. So this is 140. It's probably playing, I'm going to play at 130. I was
Okay.
going to take 10
Okay.
yards off. I think that's probably a good.
And you'll do that with your wedge?
Yes.
And
Yeah,
you're
so my
using-
wedge usually goes like low 140s.
Okay.
So this will be, I'll go down the grip a little bit and just hit a 3/4 wedge. Oh, go right. Go right.
That's it. It's caught a piece and it's spinning
It
right now.
has.
That's okay, that's
Yeah,
good.
That
That's
was
really good.
okay.
Yeah.
All right,
There's a chance.
there's a
There's
chance.
a chance.
What's up? So let's get some more of these questions out here because we had some really good ones. So I love this one, by the way, from Just Sinister. How hard do you grip the club and how do you keep that consistent throughout the swing?
So I think I probably grip the club a little harder than most.
Okay.
You know, some people say grip it light, and I think as you go throughout the swing, I think it starts at maybe a 7, and up. But I think as you're coming into impact, I mean, I think everyone starts
12.
to grip it a little. So I don't think you can keep it consistent. I mean, I think grip pressure is a nice thought. It's a nice swing thought to take your mind off any technical things.
Yeah.
But I certainly, all I would say is don't grip it too light. You can certainly grip it too tight,
Yep.
but I wouldn't want to go the other end of the
Go too
spectrum
light.
either. So I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, I think 6 or 7 is a
Yeah.
pretty good number.
I think experimenting is the key, isn't it, for
Yeah.
anybody doing this?
Yeah.
Okay, Stephen Kerr, if you could replace one part of your game with someone else's on tour, well, whose would it be? And what would it be, obviously?
Probably Justin Thomas's iron play.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, I've spent a lot of time with JT over the last couple of years, and you know he's so impressive with his irons and how he controls his trajectory. Yeah,
He's worked hard at that as well,
He
hasn't
has,
he?
yeah.
Because
I
he
mean,
felt that
he's-
wasn't a strong part
yeah,
for him, wasn't he?
yeah,
He's quite aggressive with his lines as well sometimes, like tight pin left.
Yeah,
he was saying he wants to fade it to that.
So aggressive, yeah.
Crazy.
We were going to go that back flag there, but we were like, no, we want to have something where we at least someone has a chance of making a
Look
birdie.
at that.
So we
Look at that.
Okay, so here we go. So one more, Charles Pichette, I hope that's correct. How do you manage your emotions after a bad hole? You did manage your emotions, interestingly, on one shot this year, I think it was. Was it one where the one club went across the...
So that was.
I wasn't leading up to that.
Don't
No,
tell
so
them to
that
do
was,
that one.
that was LA a few weeks ago, and I missed everything that day right.
Okay.
And it was just one shot too many to the right. If
That
I
was
had
enough.
if I had missed that wedge 30 yards left, that club would have still been intact.
Yeah.
But it was just one shot too many to the right. So
But you're good, aren't you, normally? I think when we look at you...
it's not. I think just patience and experience and knowing there's so many chances coming up, and you know, personally, if I play well, I know that every hole is a birdie chance. You know, so you know, just keep doing your thing and playing your game, and I think it's very easy for people. They make a bogey or have a bad hole. You know, they get down on themselves, and then that just becomes this negative spiral where if you can just get away from that first thought and just sort of try to stay a little more positive and think of the holes coming up that you can maybe birdie or, you know, get going, and
Yeah.
you know, just keep thinking ahead and thinking positively.
Yeah, I think that's great. Anyone listening to this is just like, well, as you say, if you had a double bogey, triple bogey,
Yeah.
there's plenty of opportunities for par out there. Just go out there and get it done.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Yeah.
Okay, right, let's see if we can get this done then, shall
Right, so, it
I
might
think
be Rory
it's-
first.
we? Is it?
Maybe.
I think it is.
I think it is.
Put the pressure on.
I think it is.
So we'll just cut just on this because we've not done putting with you, so we don't know. That isn't your pitch mark, is it?
It is not.
No. So we haven't done putting with you. So
No.
what's your process?
So my process for putting is, I will. So as you walk up onto the green, you get a feel for what this putt's generally going to do. I know that this is going to go left or right. It's just the way everything is going on the screen. And then that's when you start to go into detail of how much is it going to break and visualization. Some people think this is a negative, but it helps me visualize what the ball's going to do. If I am reading a putt, I will read it and say, okay, if I started this ball straight at the hole, where would it miss?
Okay.
And then I try to go off, so I try to visualize that, and then I try to go off that to sort of, okay, if that ball's going to miss, 18 inches to the right, then I know, okay, if I go 18 inches to the left, can I see this ball, visualize it going into the hole? So that's just something that I do to try to figure out how much this is going to break. And then once I figure out my read, usually I'll go behind the hole, maybe to the low, try to triangulate the putt, go to the low point. Sometimes you can see it a little bit better, especially when you're on grainy greens like this. I can see that this is gonna turn, a fair amount. And then once I get back into it, what I've really felt like I've done well over the last couple of years, I pick an intermediate spot that I want to, I pick something up by the hole where I think is my starting line, and then I try to track that back to somewhere just in front of the ball, and so I've got a point just here, and I know that that's where I want, so then I sort of try to align to that, and then that feels good, and then from there I just pull the trigger.
To go.
Yeah.
Pretty simple.
Yeah.
I like it, and I like how
today triangulating it. I like it.
definitely, and just the closeness of the intermediate spot. Some people are trying to pick a point out there, but the start line really close is key.
That's a big thing for you, isn't it? You
Yeah.
like that
Yeah.
when you put yourself. So
Yeah.
cool.
All right, well let's let him concentrate now. Piers,
Right,
on the
okay.
shot. Come on, let's not put him off. I'm gonna go and take a read on this
Yeah,
one
you
while
do
you're
that.
there.
You can read them better than me.
All right. Feel pretty good with this.
New putter as well, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah. The EX. All right. Let's see. Turn, turn, turn. Oh, he has.
Oh, he's
Oh,
only
he
done
has.
it. He's only done it.
Oh,
We had a
God.
chance, Piers. Well, we've still got a chance to half.
It's not your YouTube channel, you know that, yeah? Wow.
Okay.
Great putt. Well done. Oh, have you got... Is it me? Yeah.
Yeah,
got a
you
ball?
go. I haven't got a ball, but I'll just use yours.
Okay.
If you miss it.
What is this? This is pretty straight. We've had this putt already.
Yeah,
haven't
it's
we?
pretty straight, Piers. Pretty straight. Maybe,
Okay.
maybe off the right a little bit, but not much.
All right then. Didn't like that, Andy.
I can see you rolling this one in, Piers, with your form.
Didn't like that one.
Oh, yeah, definitely moved off the right. Right, go and chuck us that back.
Sort of went left early.
Yeah.
Just this.
That
just
was
here, isn't it?
probably
Yeah.
me more than the than the putt.
Okay, right.
Go on then.
All right, for the half.
For the half.
Oh, it's gotta go.
let's clear this.
Gotta go. Oh no.
Did they have a free go at that as well? I think I had a free go at that as well.
Andy, don't worry. When Rory's gone, we'll edit another one in. Don't worry. Thank you.
Cheers.
That was really
Thank
good.
you.
That was
Cheers,
really
Rory,
good.
well
Thanks so
done.
much.
It's
Really
my
enjoyed that.
first win of 2020. I actually
The most important one as well.
Guys, hope you've enjoyed that. And some great insight to how Rory plays. We couldn't even beat him at Texas Scramble there, Piers. But look, have a great season, Rory, as well.
Cheers.
so
Thanks.
much.
Always good catching up with you boys.
Thank you.
Thanks.